bro. Honestly, I'm overtrading, bro. Today, the market was mainly bearish, but just because of the reversals, they keep hitting me up, bro. The dollar, mostly bullish on the day, so that's why I went mostly bearish, and I'll show you in the charts. But, bro, I'm overtrading. The size that I'm putting on, it's not allowing me to take too much risk, or how would you call it? I'm not allowed to take too much of a drawdown, so that's messing me up, bro. But I'll show you in these trades, bro. Let's get it. All right, so we had 3 trades today, right? So February 5th, today's February 6th, the first day of the week, right? But this is working on England time, so that's why. So the first trade, I like to hit it right off the bat, 9:30, right? So I hit it off 9:30, and this is the QQQ, right? So 9:30 on the QQQ, it's looking bullish, a little bullish, but I knew there was some reversal in the cards, right? Honestly, looking back at this trade, I should have had my risk and the amount that I'm trading above this level of resistance. If I'm going more bearish, it's looking like I should have had my entries more closer to this level of resistance and my stop loss above this level of resistance. So reflecting, I actually just realized that. So I'll show you where I entered here. So at 4:30 I entered at 303.49. 303.49. The 303.49 right here. So I entered here to the sell side with my stop loss at 304.50. As you can see, that I got hit out within the same candle. So it went against me. I figured my position was right based on the dollar having such a bullish move for before the market opened, and then it continued going up. I could see that the dollar was going to continue going up, which would have been bearish for the QQQ. So the QQQ was like kind of bearish, but not like a full trend down. A trend down would have worked better for me because that wouldn't have come back and hit my stop loss. It would have been harder for market participants to push back up this price above my stop loss. But that's how it goes sometime, right? So I got hit out at 305, 304.50. It's right here. So 304.50. So this is the first trade. 304.50. This is where I got hit out. This is where I got hit out on the first trade, and it was on the same 9:30 candle. Right? So this is where I got hit out on the first trade. I'm seeing now, this is where my stop loss should be if I'm having more of a bearish sentiment. This is where my stop loss should be, and I should try to get my entries up here, right? Because I could have captured this entire move down. All right. So this was the first trade with a loss of what, 128 something, 129.25. Ooh. Ooh. You know the pain. So the next trade was at 9:37. So on the 9:35 candle, I entered at 305.16. So what I was doing, I'm pretty sure I was strong on my sell position, and I figured, okay, if I can get my stop loss at a level where it won't get hit out, that's where I'll be in the safe zone. However, as you can see in the 10 o'clock candle, this is what it just kept pushing until it just wiped me out. So at 305.15, this is where I got wiped out for $100, $102. in full. So it hit out of this pretty fast. If I had my stop loss like above here, 305.60, 305.60, I could have taken this move down. I had my take profit at 302.5. Why 302.5? Just below this level and a little stretch, because that's how you usually get the move. You get like a wick down. So that's where you could get the max profit on the day. And as you can see, the 302.5 level came into play on this week. So this would have been your last chance to get like some of the most profits on the day at that level, 302.5. The more you trade, the more you can see these levels that the market might come down to, and you might have a play there. All right, so what happened here? So -5 from this, and you can see I entered at 11.11, and I think this was, I think this was probably a stop buy order or a stop sell order or a limit sell order. I'm not too certain. This was either a stop sell or a market order, but I entered on the 11.10 candle. Okay, this was a market order for sure. Because when I saw this candle form, I'm like, okay, we're pushing down, right? But just this movement up cleared me out. So I entered, this was definitely a market order. So I entered at 304.33 right here on the 11.10 candle. Perfect. And then I closed it out. I got closed out at my stop loss at on the 11.25 candle at 305.50. And that's like the top of this 305. So this is where I entered to the sell side. If I had not yet hit out at my stop loss. So looking at this, like you can see that my level of resistance clearly held. It didn't get breaking through, but if I had went down with the shares, I could have doubled my stop loss essentially, give me more time to play, and then I could have just clearly taken down this. So I'm thinking probably tomorrow I can probably just trade 250 quantities, and that would give me that 100 share quantity. Because what I'm seeing is they're hitting out my stop loss a bit too easy, which I don't like. It doesn't allow my trades to run. But for the most part, you can see that on the day, the dollar was bullish. The QQQ didn't really break down like that. So you did not get a good breakdown. However, you got like bearish movement. You got a little bullish, then you get bearish, bearish. Overall for the day, it was like a small move down. Let me show you the short range. So if you had a short position and you entered from the open, say this is the open, you got, yeah, that's what you would have played. But let me see. Yeah. So you would have actually risked more than you could make on the entire day if you entered from the open. However, if you were to try and get it closer to the top and you knew that the market would have went down and you put it above the stop loss, you would have had a much, much better play, and you could have probably closed it around here. Which is not too bad. Not too bad. It's hard to know. Hindsight is always clear, but you never really know. Let's see how tomorrow goes. As I said, I might take it down a notch. I'm seeing more nuance to the strategy though, just after reflecting on it just now. All in all, it was a good day. Let's see if Bitcoin reacted the same way. So Bitcoin should give you some zigzag and basically end up at the same position right now. Let's see, 9:30. Or the Bitcoin trade is at, so 9:30. Ah, yeah. So if we were to draw a line straight through Bitcoin right now, you can see that we are just about where we started. So this is the start of the day, and this is right now. We are exactly at where we started, right? But it's kind of breaking down, as you can see, because we kind of pushed down. Tomorrow, I can probably see this being below here, using this level as some form of resistance. But let's see, because we have the dollar kind of breaking down here, which can kind of trick you. So tomorrow, I want to see the dollar above this level and kind of breaking up to like 104, and that would be bullish for the dollar, bearish for the QQQ. All right. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. I'm pretty stuffy and a little sick, but I'll see you, and hopefully tomorrow's a much better day. All right. Bye bye.